Hey buddy, what's going on? Well everyone, I need a beer tonight because I just came back from a hell of a situation at the local supermarket about 20 minutes away. I have never felt so unsafe in a supermarket shopping situation before in my life. So I'm in the local supermarket, not gonna say which one, but I think I was near the bread aisle, and I was coming out, and I hear a commotion over near the pharmacy section, and there's a older woman, I guess I'd say elderly, probably 20 years my senior at least, and she is really pissed off. And she starts getting louder and louder, and I look around and the other people in the store are just ignoring her, and I'm like, well, this is a situational awareness situation that you shouldn't be ignoring in a grocery store. So this woman's getting louder and louder, and you look over, and I thought it was her daughter, but it was a store employee trying to get her out of the store, or trying to calm her down, one or the other, probably both. And this woman is yelling, and she's livid and kind of losing it mentally. And so I'm like, oh, I better grab the rest of my shit and get out of here and get in line for the self-checkout. So the employee's following this woman around the store, and this woman's shouting at the top of her lungs at this point, and she's like, I'm gonna eat, and you're not gonna stop me from eating, and I'm not gonna starve to death, and yelling stuff like, you don't care, you give a crap, and all this stuff that's true that should be yelled at the CEO and the corporate higher-ups of the grocery store, and not the employee who's probably not even making $20 an hour. But who you gonna vent at when the CEOs and the corporate higher-ups never show their faces at the stores? They don't do any of the grunt work. They don't interact with the customers. They don't care. So this woman is going off. Sorry if the camera's shaking. It's a little chilly out here right now. And, she's going off. She is screaming about how she's going to lose everything and can't afford to eat, and how dare their prices be so high, and I'm paraphrasing here, but she is absolutely losing it. And I look in her cart, and there's just a bunch of bananas, because that's probably all she could afford. And this woman was at the age where obviously she doesn't have a job. She's depending on Social Security or her kids for help, depending on all the social services that are going away in about 2 months. Give or take. So I look at the younger woman behind me in line, and we're both wearing our, orange hunting season hats. Only, mine has the words resist written on it, and I'm getting dirty stares from older guys with gray beards and camo hats on in the store, and I feel more threatened by them than this woman who's losing her shit. Only then this woman starts saying, I'm going to go out in the parking lot and come back in with a gun, and I'm going to shoot up the store. And I was just like, holy shit, I'm going to get my ass through the self-checkout and get out of here, because this is, who knows if she's kidding or not. She's pissed, and, there's no CEO or corporate clown to take it out on. There's no guy who's making, 250 times what the employees of the store are making, and who's setting all these prices so high that nobody can afford food right now. And so she's taking it out on this woman who's trying to escort her out the door. And so I finally get through the checkout, and I go to exit the store, and there's this younger guy and the young woman who was trying to get her out of the store, and they're like, oh shit, she's still in the parking lot, and they're discussing what to do if she actually does come back with a gun and stuff. And I just turned to them on my way out, and I'm like, and it's not even January. Just imagine what it's going to be like in 2 months. Imagine what it's going to be like when there's 50 people in the store who can't fucking afford groceries. Who've just had their Social Security cut, and they've just been kicked off of Medicare or Medicaid, and they are going to lose their homes because they don't have anywhere to live if they can't pay their rent and their bills. And it's gonna get really fucking ugly out there, everybody. It's gonna get so fucking ugly. It's really gonna be bad. So, and I just want to say shout out to this lady and cheers, because I understand her situation. I mean, she was fucking mentally losing it. She was absolutely having an episode where, instead of the cops, call a therapist, call a social worker. I was afraid the store employees were going to call the police, which just would have made the situation way worse for everybody involved. It's like, if you're going to call the police, call them on the assholes who have set these prices so high that I can't afford a fucking carton of ice cream right now, and I understand why this lady's losing her fucking shit in the middle of the goddamn grocery store. Before that, orange Nazi gets in office and cuts all of our programs that we depend on to live. It's gonna get so bad, everybody. So, heads up on that. It's gonna get so bad. If you got a pantry and you can stock it, do it now. Try to prepare as best you can financially, and think of the people who are on disability right now, who are depending on Social Security, and all the problems they're gonna have when fucking billionaire assholes like Elon Musk and Orange Nazi cut their only lifeline to stay alive right now, when they privatize Social Security and give all the money to their billionaire fucker friends, and when they take away your food stamps and take away everything that people need to live right now. This woman was way past the age where anybody was going to hire her to work a fucking job that would pay a living wage. There's no bloody way. She deserves to be retired right now and not have to worry. People deserve to not have to fucking worry in the wealthiest country on earth. So, things are going to get real bad, and yeah, it was kind of traumatizing to have to go through that and watch this woman go through that. So, just a heads up, everybody. Holy shit.